So, shall we begin? Once upon a time a kingdom did stand, filled with darkness from the ruler's hand. She was a young girl looking all pristine. Nobody knew she was only just 14. Furniture of luxury filled the place. She had a servant with a similar face. Josephine was her horse's name. She owned everything as if it were her game. If she ever ran out of money and gold, she would take it from those who were bold. Those who opposed her and wanted her dead, she would chop off their head. Bow down to me, insolent fool. The evil flowers bloom brightly in her heart, with thorns surrounding every part, stopping any weeds from taking their space. They fill the girl with anger and hate. The evil princess had a love so true, with a man from the country of blue, but he was in love with the lady of green. The princess came jealous with what she had seen. The princess called her servant to her side. The love in her heart had already died, whispering quietly in order so mean, I order you to destroy the country of green. Many houses had burned to the ground, no living human could be found. The people's sorrow never touched the princess. She never did clean up her own mess. Oh, look at that! Time for tea! The evil flowers bloom brightly in her heart, with thorns surrounding every part, stopping any weeds from taking their space. They fill the girl with anger and hate. The evil princess was wanted dead by a group led by a woman of red. Followed the woman with a sword in her hand were the townspeople who the princess could not stand. They charged into the castle with all their might. None of the guards had put up a fight. They chose to side with the lady of red, and chose she should rule the kingdom instead. In the end the princess was finally caught, with no place to run she never fought. Surrendering herself to the lady of red, she spat in her face and said, "You are all insolent fools." The evil flowers bloom brightly in her heart, with thorns surrounding every part. Though the flowers were blooming, they turned gray, followed by the thorns which had crumbled away. Once upon a time a kingdom did stand, filled with darkness from the ruler's hand. She was a young girl looking all pristine. Nobody knew she was only just 14. At the hour of singing, cheering and song, the execution of the princess had begun. The princess seemed to have a different face, similar but not the same style and grace. Finally the time had eventually come, for the princess was pitied by none. She lifted up her evil head, the final words that she said. Oh, look at that! Time for tea! The evil flowers bloom brightly in her heart, even after her own depart. The servant of the princess was never found, though a girl filled with evil was still around.